Hi, welcome to this webcast on Mahara. Mahara is an ePortfolio system that can hold all your artifacts. Your artifacts could be your reports, project work, your labs, your journals, or any work that you do for the semester. And in this semester, we plan to use Mahara to hold all the artifacts. And in this webcast, I'll show you how you can do that. The first thing you need to do is to log into your Moodle account like normally you would log in. And once you log in, um, on the right side, you would see a link eportfolio.dcu.ie. Click on that. It'll take you to the Mahara homepage. And Mahara homepage has three panels. The first one, create and collect, is used to create or to upload your files or any of your artifacts. And the second panel is organize. This is used to create views or your portfolios that you can later on share with your peers or your tutors or your employers or whoever it is. So the very first thing that we need to do is to create or to upload your artifacts. But before we go into it, the first thing that you can see on the top, there are four tabs. The first one is home, that's where we are right now. The second one, profile, you can click on that and update the information in there so that it reflects who you really are. But I also should point out to you that whatever you record or you put in this profile page is not always visible to everybody. You can make sure what you want to show and what you do not want to show. You can put in your picture. You can upload any number of profile pictures. You can add in your contact information, your general social networking IDs, and any kind of general information that you want to put in, where you work, what industry you work, and everything. You can also add your resume here, because later on you might want to share some of your work and your resume or your cover letter with prospective employers. So this ePortfolio comes in handy because you can keep your link to all your work in one place. Okay, let's go on and see how we can create a portfolio. Right, the first thing is to upload your files. Now, when we talk about files, because we are going to be using this for your labs and your projects and reports, I'm talking about files. But you can create or upload your resume. You can create or upload blogs. So, if you have blogs, you can publish them here. But then what we will do is we would just go in and see how to upload your files, but you can always click on the blogs and see how you can do that as well. So click on upload your files, and that takes you to the window where you can create a folder to organize your files, or to straight away click on browse and upload a file that you have. Now, you may have your files in your laptops or on your lab machines or wherever, and sometimes it's all scattered all over the place. And I would suggest that you keep Mahara as your ePortfolio, so that all of them are accessible from one place. Now, before you upload any files into Mahara, you need to click on this um, statement here that says that this work is your own work. This is good for you. You know the policy on uploading other people's work into your Mahara. So you go in and click on browse. That'll take you to your Explorer window, which would display all your files um, on your laptop or your computer. Now you can go in and upload any file that you want. Let's say that we are talking about labs, so let's upload some of the lab files here. Oops. Let's say I want to upload the solutions I have made for week 12. So I'll click on week 12 and I'll open, and the file will be uploaded onto the list of files. You can see that I have a list of files already here, and the lab solution W12 week 12 has been uploaded as well. Now once you upload your files, you can edit them or you can delete them, or you can also create a folder and you can organize your files in your folder. Okay, now that your file is uploaded in Mahara, it is not automatically visible to anyone else unless and until you make a view or a page or a collection and share it with whoever you want it to be shared with. Right, so this is the way you upload your file. And the next thing that we are going to see is how we can um, create a collection or a page. Right, now to create a view or a page, we can click on my view. You can see that I already have a few views that I have created to share with people, and but just to show you how to create a view, we click on create view, and now you can display your, this is the page on which you decide how you want to display your work. So you can display your blog or whatever, and then or your external feeds or your profile resume, whatever you want to display, you can display in this page. Now the same file or your same artifact can be visible in more than one pages. Now you can create a page that's going to be visible to your lab tutors, in which you may put in just your lab files, or you can display your another page. You can create another page which you may share with your teammates and put in everything relating to your project work. Or you may have another page or a collection of pages that you may create for your potential employers, where you may be looking for an internship in the coming year, in which you may be able to show a few of your files or your lab work or your projects or anything that you have done. So the same artifacts that you've uploaded on the previous page, you may be able to display in multiple pages. Now let's see how we can display this page. So first, let's look for our files, and yeah, let's say I want to place the file, so I'll drag the file and drop it in the place that I want, and then that will open the page where the list of files I have uploaded into Mahara are visible. Now it's also possible to pick up any file that you want from here, or to upload a new file if I haven't already uploaded them. Right, so the same situation, you can click on upload file and then browse and go back to your list of files and then upload whichever file you want. Or I can go in and select the files that I had already uploaded. So I can go in and click on the files that I want. 1, 2, 3. Let's say these are the files that I want. So I upload these files. So we can see the list of files that you have chosen on the top half, and the other files that are available that we can upload, that we can display at the bottom part. And then once we have chosen the files that we want to display on this page, we can click save. So now you can see the files that we have decided to display on this page out here. Now we can also add anything else that you want to show on this page, and then we can choose a theme that we want. If you want something flashy or something simple, whatever way you want, and then just display, that'll just show the uh, look of the page, look and feel. Yeah, now all the files are displayed one below the other. We can also decide how we want to display our page. You can click on the number of columns and choose the number of columns here, and you can display, you can decide the width of the column, how large or small that you want them to be. So you can keep playing with the layout of your page, how it's going to look. Right, so once you have done that, then we can go into edit the title of your page. Right now it's called as untitled, and let's say you want to share it with your lab tutors. You can call this view as a lab tutor view, for example, or whatever you want. And then in the description you can go in and write down your description. For example, you can say all lab solutions here. And then you can next is how you want. Okay, you can also put in the tags. For example, this will be used for meta tags, are used to search for your files with using those keywords. And what your display name should be, that's decided based on what you have decided on your profile page. Then you can click on edit access. So now you have uploaded your files or any of your artifacts, and you have also created a page. Then you can go in and decide who is going to be able to view this page. So this is the most important bit, and you can control access to your page on this option, as well as you can come here anytime and edit this access as well. Now you have three options. You can allow comments. For example, when your lab tutors look at your work, they can give comments, or even your own peers, if you're going to make it visible to them, whether you want to allow them to put in comments. And then or okay, when they put in comments, do you want to moderate before it's visible to everybody, or you just want their comments to be visible, and whether you want to allow copying. So all these things can be decided up here. Then you can decide the access level, whether it should be public, which means it's visible to any Mahara user, logged in users, or your friends. So if you say friends, then you can click on add, and then you can choose your friends, and then from which day to which time it's going to be available. Then the last one is a secret URL. Now this first three are only for people who already have access to Moodle and Mahara. But let's say you have a prospective employer who may not have an access to Moodle and Mahara, and you don't want to ask them to create an account just to look at your files. Now in such situations, you can ask to add a secret URL, which means it would create a secret URL just like here, and you can decide how long this secret URL should be available. Like for example, if you're going to send your link to a prospective employer, let's say for the next 2 weeks, so you can put in from date and to date, from tomorrow until 2 weeks later on, and then you can take this link and send it to whoever it is, and then this link will only be visible from the date to the date you're given. Or you can also come back and delete this link. Once this link is deleted, that means it's not available. So either you can control it using the dates, or you can control it by allowing this link to be there, or by deleting it. So so once you have decided who would be able to see your file or your artifact on this page, you can click save, and that will control your access. So now you have your new view, you have your access, and you can decide to edit your content, your layout, or edit the access. Now you can also edit the title and the description, because right now we call it as lab tutor view, and this is what it is. And you can go in and edit this at any point of time. And you can also create any number of views, and you can create collections by putting a few of the views together and making a collection. So Mahara has endless possibilities, so it's up to you to make best use of it in the semester. And I hope you would enjoy using Mahara as much as I do. And if you have any more questions on this, let's discuss it in class. Okay? Thank you.